Well, I guess if store owners don't want to be paranoid about people possibly stealing while using self-checkouts, maybe they could just hire cashiers again and ring up people's groceries like they used to.
Self-checkouts were supposed to make shopping easier, but as Amber Cagliano reports, they're also causing chaos.
Please wait for assistance.
The scanners at self-checkout lines are meant to make shopping an easy breezy experience.
69 cents.
But they can also be a major headache, says shopping expert Phil Lempert.
It is so easy to make a mistake on these machines. People have a full shopping cart, they're putting it in, they forget to scan something, or the machine just doesn't work. And if you make a mistake unintentionally, hey, you could be arrested.
No, people shouldn't be arrested for forgetting to scan an item or some other reason. Again, if stores want to stop this from happening, just have cashiers again and then actually pay them money.
Sounds hard to believe? Consider what happened to Paige Warren.
I didn't steal.
She says she was on her way out of a Walmart in Texas with a shopping cart filled with items when an employee told her that a $6 bag of Reese's Pieces didn't scan.
I apologized immediately and said, I'm so sorry. I scanned it. I thought it scanned. And I was trying to take out my debit card to go over there and pay. And he was like, you can't do that. You have to come with me.
She was taken to a back room and questioned by an officer.
Ooh, wow, over a $6 bag of candy, they want to jump to this extreme? They could have just let her pay for the candy and, everything would have been said and done. But they want to try to give this woman a record for nothing? This is bogus.
I don't understand why I can't just walk back and pay for my bag of Reese's and go outside with my children.
I'm starting to panic because I'm just in this room with them and they're not listening to me. I'm just like almost in tears. I'm ready to cry.
They let her go without pressing charges, but she's now banned from that location.
I do not use self-checkout. I do not want to be accused of something like that again.
She's not the only shopper we spoke to who says they were falsely accused of shoplifting and even detained after using a self-checkout machine.
I didn't want to go to jail. I was just trying to do everything that he told me to do.
Merquana Tippins says when she was having trouble scanning items at a Cleveland Walmart, this employee came over to lend a hand. But after paying, she says this security guard accused her of stealing.
I'm just checking to see.
He let her go, but Merquana says she was so offended, she returned everything.
I was being accused of something I didn't do, and I just felt like that was a slap in the face. So I returned everything, and they offered me a gift card.
But
How could they have accused her of stealing? The employee came over and rang up her items and stuff. So it's like, if anything happened, it would have been on the fault of the employee for not properly ringing up the items.
that wasn't the end of it.
2 weeks later, I had a warrant out for my arrest, and I went to jail.
Merquana spent 6 hours in jail, but all charges were dismissed when this security footage proved her innocence. Her attorney, Steve Albenzi, says it can happen to anyone.
That's scary for any person.
Hopefully she sues over like false arrest and imprisonment and gets a hefty settlement.
To think that they can literally be going about their day grocery shopping for their children, and that leads to incarceration.
What tips do you have for people using self-checkout?
Number one is slow down. Don't try to rush through. Look at the bottom of the cart. If you put anything on the bottom, make sure you're scanning that as well. If you've got one...
Or how about an even better tip? How about the businesses stop freaking out over a product worth a few bucks? And if people accidentally walk away with an item like, that's $6, whatever, so be it. If they don't want this to happen, bring back cashiers, and that they can check out people, and there won't be any questions of theft.
Item, sure, use the self-checkout. But if you've got 15 items, head to the cashier.